Good morning on the 6 o'clock hour. I'm Lauren Osborne, and today is Monday, August 8th. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Chris Johnson for a look at your forecast this morning. Chris, please tell me we have some sunshine in the future.
Oh gosh, here we go again. There's a little deja vu here. I feel like setting me up for failure here on this 6 o'clock out. As we head out the door this morning, most of it's dry. That's the good news. Now, a few spotty showers, that's certainly possible, especially this morning, but more activity, a little bit more widespread, I should say, in store this afternoon. And get used to these rain chances because they're not going anywhere, folks, at least for the next 7 days. Let's get into it. Live pinpoint Doppler. As we scan the skies this morning, here's a few of those spotty showers I was talking about, just north of Inez and, of course, southward into portions of Pike County. Otherwise, much of eastern Kentucky on the drier side. That's the good news as we scan the skies for you here across all of eastern Kentucky. Now, temperature-wise, it's a pleasant start. We're seeing readings in the mid to upper 60s in most spots. Now, there is a warm reading right now over in Hyman. That's actually the warm spot. It's 70 degrees, but we'll see temperatures quickly warm up into the mid-70s across the board by mid-morning or so, around 80 degrees at lunchtime. We eventually top out in the mid-80s for highs this afternoon. Another warm day expected, but those rain chances begin to ramp up. And like I said, they stick around for the next 7 days. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the active forecast ahead, along with those warm and muggy temperatures here in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. Investigators still have not identified a body found Friday in Clark County, but family and friends of Bobby Jones and Crystal Warner, a missing northern Kentucky couple, are sure it's one of their loved ones. This weekend, they looked for a second body. Search crews joined them nearby in Montgomery County. Family members have yet to hear if the body found Friday belongs to Jones or Warner. With school starting back up, Kentuckians will cross state lines for tax-free holidays. This past weekend, shoppers hit the road to Virginia. I traveled to Wise County yesterday, where many were looking to save some money. Cars filled parking lots Sunday as folks from Virginia and Kentucky participated in Virginia's tax-free weekend.
And they come across Tennessee side too.
With school back in session, folks were encouraged to buy school or office supplies, and many picked up essential items without what some would consider that pesky sales tax.
We want to get some notebook stuff like that, some pencils, everything.
For your grandkids?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Shoppers on the Kentucky-Virginia border say many in Kentucky take advantage of the tax-free weekend since Kentucky doesn't have its own tax-free holiday.
There's more people come down to Kentucky than there are around here, I think. Because everywhere I see at Walmart, I see Kentucky vehicles.
Representative Rick Nelson has been working for years to bring a tax-free weekend to Kentucky. In an interview back in 2013, he said it would bring more money to our local economy.
We thought that would be a good idea because we think it would encourage folks to shop local, and that would help our local merchants.
Employees of this restaurant in Wise County say they've seen a lot of traffic come through this weekend.
There's a lot of families coming in. Did you get a lot of those?
Yeah, I had a lot of people from out of town too.
Yeah.
Saving that last dollar wherever possible. Virginia's tax-free weekend wrapped up yesterday. An Owsley County woman accused of murdering her parents and released from jail Friday is back behind bars. State police say Lynette McQueen shot and killed her parents at their home in Boonville back in May. Jail leaders told us they had to release McQueen Friday because a grand jury had not yet indicted her. The Commonwealth has 60 days to present a case to the grand jury for indictment. And yesterday morning, 48 hours after her release, troopers arrested McQueen again, this time on burglary and drug possession charges. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is looking into an officer-involved shooting in Oneida. Investigators say the situation started over a domestic dispute between a man and wife in the parking lot of a Walmart yesterday afternoon. Officials say when they arrived on scene, there was an altercation. That's when they say at least one officer shot the suspect. The officer was not shot, but called for backup. The man was taken away from the scene in an ambulance. His status is unknown at this time. The officer will go on paid leave. Jellicoe police arrested 2 people Saturday night in connection with the burglary which happened late last month in Williamsburg. Security footage caught 2 people loading a sedan with playground equipment from Soggy Bottoms to daycare. Police later identified those people as 49-year-old Arthur Hill and 33-year-old Amanda Rogers, also known as Amanda Johnson. They're both in the Whitley County Detention Center. We reached out to the owner of the daycare. She says they were unable to get all of their equipment back. A shooting Saturday night in Huntington, West Virginia has people questioning their safety. It happened near Markham Terrace. Some people who live in the area say shootings have become second nature, but they say the people causing trouble often don't even live in Markham Terrace.
There's everyday obstacles you have to go with. This, violence and, gang and drug violence around here, that's an additional obstacle that, makes it just that much little bit of a bearing weight on everyone.
Some people say they are scared, they won't even leave their house, while others say they're numb to the violence because it happens so often. Folks in Hazard have one more day to see what life is like on the other side of the globe. Today is the last day for the Compassion Experience. This is the first time the traveling exhibit has made a stop here in Hazard. It gives viewers a glimpse into the lives of children living in third world countries. Leaders say admission is free and the experience is priceless.
If you're seeing this and you haven't been through, or you've kind of been on the fence about going, you need to come to the forum and go through the Compassion Experience. You are never going to see anything like it unless you actually go to Bolivia and Uganda.
The event is located in the back parking lot of the forum. Walk-ins are allowed, but you are encouraged to register online beforehand. For more information and times, visit our website at WYMT.com.
The trade deficit is growing, and a new type of ATM for hungry college students. I'm Marley Hall, and I'll have those stories and more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
And coming up in sports, Kentucky will open its season versus one of their former coaches in Shannon Dawson. Hear why defensive coordinator DJ Elliott is not distracted by the talks of him versus Dawson.
A busy weather pattern takes over eastern Kentucky this week with plenty of storm chances ahead. A look at your forecast and the warm temperatures next.